All right. Morning, hun buns. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Hope you had a great weekend. You were able to get everything done and accomplished that you wanted to. You were able to relax and, chill out for the moment. For me, it's time for me to get on to this jobby job and make it on in this morning. Now, I do have one thing I want to say this morning, and I don't know, maybe because I'm not like that. When you have people who may do your landscape, who may work for you, you may go to a restaurant, an eatery, or wherever it is, and you ever look around and people leave their trash and leave the table a mess at the restaurant or the fast food place, or they'll leave, if you're in a apartment complex, they leave trash everywhere, thinking like it's the maintenance people's job to pick all that stuff up. I say that to say this because I was taking out my trash this morning before I decided to get in here and get ready to come on. And on the way walking back from the trash can, I see a bag on the ground and a cup, and I was like, okay, I know damn well the cup isn't mine, but I wasn't too sure if the bag was mine, because things may fall out of the trash bag, like even if you have it tied up, especially if it's full to the brim, right? And so I was like, dang, did that fall out of mine? Well, let me go pick it up, right? So as I'm picking up that, and I pick up the cup, and I'm walking back, and I see the water bottles on the ground and stuff, and I was like, come on, people, like, seriously, you don't really have to be that trashy, that messy, or whatever it is. I don't care whose job you think it is. You don't have to be like that. Don't make their job harder because you figure that's their job. And I remember one time we were at, I forgot what restaurant we were at. I want to say Coco's. This is when we lived in California, right? I want to say Coco's, but I'm not too sure. I used to love their chicken and broccoli Alfredo. I was obsessed with it. But either way, and I remember after I finished eating, which I do this all the time, I always gather my plates and stack them up, my cup and all that in one place, and try to get the rest of the plates on the table together. And I'll, try to clean up around my area with a napkin and stuff and put it like nice and neat. And I remember my sister was like, why are you doing that? I was like, because. She was like, well, they have people, that's their job. I said, because that's their job, that doesn't mean you have to make it harder for them. I just don't believe that. Now when we go out, and I guess it's over time, all of us, when we're sitting at the table, we kind of put our plates and stuff together when we go to family dinners and stuff. We make stuff nice and neat and things like that. And, so to us, it seems to be a little bit easier for the person that's coming to clear off the table, to where they don't have to have a mess everywhere and there's food all over the table and stuff like that. It's understandable when you have young kids. You probably don't have some food all over the table, but other than that, don't make it hard for them. You don't want somebody coming to your job making it hard for you just because they think that's your job. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, being respectful. Exxon is at 149, and Shell is holding at 149. Look at them, go on now. They say we got to know when to hold them, know when to fold, know when to walk. No, let me stop. I am joking, y'all. I know it's early. It's Monday morning. And I know everybody is, you wake up Monday morning and you just like, well, that is still Monday stuff, how that goes, right? And I don't know. I really could not sleep last night. I went to sleep, I want to say I was up again overnight. And the night before, Saturday night going into Sunday. So by the time that I actually went to sleep from Saturday night, I think it was yesterday afternoon, it had to be, don't know why there are no lights on this toll. Like, how do you let it get that far to where you don't have the lights fixed on? You know what? That's not my domain. I don't know if they're on a timer, they come on a certain time. I have no clue, right? But I'm glad the tolls are still waived right now. So either way, like I was saying, I couldn't sleep until yesterday afternoon, and I want to say I know it was after 3:30. Now, was it closer to 5 or 6? I don't know, but I know it was after 3:30. I know it wasn't. I don't think it was 4 or something. It could have been. I don't know what time I actually finally laid down and went to sleep. Then when I rolled over, it was like 8:30. I was like, nah, I'm going back to sleep because I have to get up early in the morning. So I roll over and go back to sleep. I wake back up, it's 11 something. I said, are you kidding me? It seemed like I could not get the sleep that I wanted. And so I laid there in the bed, tossing and turning, tossing and turning, tossing and turning until like 3 this morning. I was like, ugh. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll crash out when I get home. You know, I have no idea. I didn't know what I want to take to eat or anything. So I grabbed like, I got a quarter piece. It's not so much of a half. It's more of a quarter piece of cucumber with some, I grabbed my tahini. And I'm going to eat that for breakfast. I know I have some Caribbean style peas and rice that I got from Walmart. It's a ready meal that's in my desk. So I may eat that for lunch if I don't get hungry enough to devour that before lunch. And then when I get home, the avocado I took out the day before is still not ripe enough. It's still kind of hard, and I really don't like avocados that are still hard. I like them to be, you know, a little bit more ripe and have some, you know, softness to it, but still have enough texture to it. So it's not where I want it to be right now. So my avocado's not ready. Don't know if it'll, you know, have some more turn to it when I get home. Today probably won't, because I was thinking about, you know, use that avocado, the regular tortilla shells that I have, and and like make a wrap, because I have some kale, and I can substitute that for my lettuce to have my crunch, right? Have some kale, have some cucumbers on it, you know, just make a veggie wrap. So I don't know exactly what I'll do when I get home, or what exactly I'll eat. I was looking at the Brussels sprouts I got from the farmer's market, not this past Thursday before last. So push come to shove, I think I might stir fry that the Brussels sprouts, and I have some stir fry in my in my freezer. So maybe I'll take that stir fry bag that has the veggies in it, like the snow peas in it, and the mushrooms and the bean sprouts and all that. And I think I'll probably do that with the Brussels sprouts. And maybe I will make some rice, you know, like do, you know, a stir fry. I might do that. I'm not too certain, I'm not too sure, because like in my head, I'm not set on it. I'm just thinking of some things. So I have no clue. And I know everybody goes through those moments where you really have no clue what you're going to make for the day, like what you're, you know, going to eat for the day. Like, you know, that's the, you know, the reason I would tell my mom or my sister and them, really don't get anything for me when I'm coming to visit, because I really don't know what I want to eat. I don't know what I want to eat until particularly that day. Or sometimes I may know the night before if I have a taste for something, right? But other than that, I go day by day. You know, I'll go get the basics and the essentials of things, But, so I'll have them when I want to make them. But, other than that, I really don't know what I'm going to make from one day to the next. Some days. I even looked at Be-Love's Smackalicious mild sauce. And I got the pickled ginger. I got the vinegar. I have the Coke. I have the garlic and all that. The butter, you know, for the vegan butter and all that. I have that at home. Also, I just don't have the onions. So, if anything, I would probably have to go buy an onion, you know, so you can have it within the sauce. But that's all I was like. I don't think I'll make that today. I know I won't, because the simple fact is I know I'm not going to the store today. I'm not. If I didn't go to the store this weekend to go get the paste picante sauce that I want to get because I want to have it, I know darn well I am not. I repeat, I am not going to okay, this is all up on my tail. Look at baby girl or baby boy, whoever this is on the back end of my tail. Thank you. There's 2 lanes. Like, use that. Don't sit behind me running up on me when you got another option. Like, I don't. Look here, people. Don't do that. Don't run up on me. Don't run up behind me, especially when there's another lane next to me on either side that you can sit up here and go and maneuver and go on about your business. But you decide to run up on folk. Don't do that. Because I'm the type of person, I take my foot off the pedal and I let my car roll. I'll just let the car roll. Whatever speed it's on is what it's going to be on. And if it drops, it drops. But no, you're not going to run up on the back of me. I'm not going to be simply trying to run up on the back of people. If I got an option to switch lanes, then that's what I'm going to do. And I got on one of the headbands like this weekend. I had to go and pick up from FedEx because I knew I was not going to be there for them to deliver it today. They was like, will you be there at 10:30 today on Monday to receive it? I was like, I'll be at work. So I was like, okay. I told the lady I'll just go pick it up from the distribution center. And so I went over there to the office where they instructed me to go. And it was probably no more than 10-15 minutes from my house, right? So I went down there on Saturday, because real quick, because it was starting to come down raining. So I ran out, went to go do that, pick it up and come back. And inside it was the 6 headbands that I ordered from this company called, was it RIY? And it was on Amazon, which I don't know if you can see it. Like, there's a button here and there's a button here. So when I put on my mask, I can sit up here and put the strings of the mask, the holdings of the mask, on the buttons, and they don't necessarily have to be behind my ear, because like I said, I don't like things behind my ear. After a while they irritate me and I don't like it. So I'm glad I found this. And like I said last week, I was telling my sister about it, and she was like, you could have just got 2 bobby pins or 2 hair clips and just, you know, clipped them up there. She's like, you didn't have to buy headbands for that. And I told her at the time I just wasn't thinking about it. And, you know, that's another option. You don't like things behind your ear, you know, get some hair clips or bobby pins or whatever it is, and pin them up to where, you know, they're up in your hair and secure enough to where they don't move. Then that works for you. And so I did a real short video of that on Saturday. Like I said, just ran out to go do that and come back home. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. No ifs, ands, and buts about it, baby. I wasn't trying to be out there no longer than I had to. Especially, I wasn't too sure of how severe the thunderstorm was going to be. Well, yeah, I think they call it a thunderstorm, because there was lightning, baby. When I tell you there was lightning cracking across that sky, it wasn't funny, baby. It was like boom, boom. I was like, and you could just see it like electrify the sky. You like, oh my goodness, yeah, let me hurry up and get this and get on home. I'm not trying to be out in this at all. So for me, that's what I did. I just went to go do that, And I took my happy self right on back home in the house. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I talked to both my sisters. I didn't get to talk to both of my brothers. I talked to one of my brothers, like I told y'all last week. The other one, I just sent a message because when I tried to call him, he wasn't answering the phone. So I just sent him a message, telling him I was just checking in on him. And I got to talk to my uncle and everything. And, just calling around, checking in up on family. And, when y'all get the chance and you get it, the option to, or you have a chance to, don't check in on your loved ones. Especially if they don't live right where you're at. And just call and check up on them. And so I did that. I know I haven't talked to both my best friends, I want to say, since last week, Thursday, Friday, last week, something like that. So, of course, I will call them possibly today and check up on them, see how they're doing. And I did, wait a minute, y'all. I did yesterday, after I got home from FedEx, I emailed Jack Titan's company again, expressing to them that I still have not received my package that I ordered on March 10th. And that I still haven't received anything. It still shows in the shipping that it's at a standstill wherever it is that the carrier picked it up from. It doesn't show it moving from that point. It just shows that, the order was confirmed, my order was ready, and then it says order picked up by carrier, but it doesn't show it moving at all. So I was like, I've been waiting since March 10th for my products, and nowhere did I dream that it would take this long to get a product, or get my order, period. Especially on your website, it says from 8 to 14 business days. Well, baby, it's been more than 18, 14 business days. And I know when they emailed me back, I want to say the week before, not last week, but the week before, they were saying they would check into it. So I was basically trying to get a status of it, of what's going on. But I also put in my email to them that if I don't receive my order by the end of the month, because today is the 27th, don't make me lie to y'all, I know it's Monday. There ain't that many more days in this month. Basically, if I don't get it by this week, or it doesn't show that it's moving to come toward me by this week, then I want to have to cancel my order, and I want a full refund, because it's no way that it should have taken this long for me to receive a product. And, I guess whoever it is that they're using as their, third-party supplier for them to warehouse, or whoever it is that's supposed to be shipping out their product, is not, making sure that people are getting their stuff. Like, I guess they say, hey, once they picked it up from the warehouse, or they shipped it off from wherever it is, that's the end of the story for them. They're not responsible. So I'm looking like, I'm not saying that's what they're saying, but that's the way I'm taking it. So for me, I'm more or less like, either you send me out another one, since the one that's supposed to be sent out is not going anywhere. So either send me another one, and hopefully on their dime, on express, overnight, I don't really care, and I get my product, because it shouldn't have taken this long. And then you're not offering a discount or anything. And I told them I do not want a credit. I want my full refund back onto my card. Like, that's just, it doesn't make any sense for it to, take long like this. At least not to me. And I mean, unless they can give me a good explanation of why that is and what's going on. Other than that, I'm taking it like, for real? Like, seriously. What's the hold up? So, we'll see. We'll see if they respond. They said their response is usually, it, 6 to 18 hours response for, I was like, okay, well, is that man still walking in the street? No. Okay. For me, myself, I just, give me an explanation on something. And let me know what's the status, like what's the holdup, because this is the second time that I am emailing them about, like I said, I emailed them 2 weeks ago, and I'm emailing them again. So I'm really looking for them to correct the situation, fix the situation, do something, as a company and as whole, because other than that, when I come across hiccups like this, or it takes so long to get something, or my order isn't exactly correct, then I don't necessarily go back to that company and reorder stuff, because I'm felt like lost in disappointment about certain things or certain procedures or how they went about stuff. And I understand that some things are not up to them or their fault, so you can't necessarily blame the company. It might be on the side of the distribution side, it could be on the side of the shipping, and you never just know. But it's just the steps that go about it of how they try to rectify the problem is, for me, to where I just feel like if I'll continue to order from someone or a company or not. So like I said, the charger and the car charger and cables, stuff that I purchased from them in the past, have been good buys. I like that. That's the only reason I went back to their website and ordered the car mount that I ordered, which I had to turn around last week and order one from Walmart, like off their website, because I haven't received mine. I haven't gotten mine, so I had to go to Walmart and order my product from them. So all that takes into play of how you look at things. Let's see. Let's see if we can park here. See how this goes for today. Even though we're supposed to be able to park here for 30 days on the streets, but you never know, honey. You never know how this is going to go. And I guess in a way, I really don't want to take a chance. I am here early enough to where I can still go ahead, because I really haven't seen anybody I don't know, we don't have the same parking stickers as everybody else, so that don't really apply to us. So I'm just gonna go on over to the garage, because I don't really want to come out to a ticket on my car, even though they said for 30 days we can park on the street, 4 blocks radius around the building. But the thing about it is, I don't see anybody that has the tags that we have, right? I don't see that. So that's why I'm like skeptical about parking. I'm gonna take a chance. I am. I'm gonna take a chance. Somebody took it already. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and back up in that space. And I'm gonna take a chance. Oh, it says emergency vehicles only. Never mind. I'm not gonna park there. Okay, I'm not gonna park there. Put it that way. I will not park there because it says emergency vehicles only, right? So let's just go around the corner and try this again, and we'll work from there. Okay, just wanted to make sure I was close enough to the sidewalk, but also to where I can get out and really not have that problem. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just go with the flow. So I done made it here. If not, I'll come back down and go move my car to the garage. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for on the commute. I hope you got home, got to work safe and sound in one piece. No trouble, fuss, problems, or misunderstanding. And that you guys stay blessed for the day.